So I am back. I know it's been a minute and I feel like I apologize every time I come on here, but I've been real busy. Aside from that, I'm going to be reviewing the RevAir. This is not a sponsored video. This is just something that I had on my heart to share with you guys because I just, you know, from a consumer standpoint and from a hairstylist standpoint, I wanted to share my thoughts with you about the RevAir. But I've never used it on myself, so I'm really interested to see how it works. But I have used it on clients, and I'll be able to share those thoughts with you in just a minute. But my hair is wet. It's just been shampooed and conditioned. So before I even get started, I want to get into just basically the body and the structure of the RevAir. Okay, so if you don't know what a RevAir is, let me first and foremost tell you the RevAir is the first and only reverse blow dryer on the market. Basically, instead of blowing air onto your hair like a blow dryer does, the RevAir actually sucks the water out of your hair and dries it straight. This is the body of the RevAir. Okay, it's pretty compact and it's a little heavy. And then it comes with a hose. Okay, the hose is pretty long. I won't even be able to show you on camera like all the way, but this is the hose. Okay, and this is the nozzle that you actually put your hair into. Other than the fact that it's a little heavy, and I think that it's going to improve over time because this is the first design, this is the first model, and it's really impressive to say the least, but it's bulky, so I think that that's going to improve over time. This right here basically is the filter, so this catches hair, so you know that it doesn't clog it up. So this filters the hair out. You put the filter in here, okay, and then you attach it and you lock it to turn it. You turn it to lock it. Now that it's attached, you can control it here. This dial right here goes from 0 to 7, and basically it's kind of the strength of the RevAir. So basically, the higher it is, the more tension it's going to put on your hair to straighten it even more. It has nothing to do with the heat. The heat control is actually right here. So it's either going to be on 1, 2, or it's going to be on 0. So you have the option to have no heat on your hair. So I think that's really cool and really awesome because a lot of people are scared of heat damage. So that's bomb, okay? That's really bomb. So I'm actually reading the instruction manual, and it's very specific on how to use the RevAir because there's, you know, risk involved, of course, of tangling if you set it on too high of a speed. So it's really important to consider the fact that your hair may be damaged or fine or, you know, long. It just depends. So they say to always test it out and start off slow before you just go full speed with the RevAir. So you don't want it to suck your hair so fast that it starts tangling. So that's important to consider. So it's also saying that you can use the no heat setting for a cool shot. So basically, if you want to set your hair and seal the cuticle, you can use that no heat setting as a cool shot like they have on a regular traditional blow dryer. So that's really cool. Also, it says that when using RevAir speed level 1, use low or no heat. High heat should only be used whenever you're using a level 2 or higher. So that's important. Also, the sectioning is really important as well. So you kind of want to take smaller sections, 3-inch sections, just depending on the density of your hair. It says those with average hair density are likely to be able to use their head in 7 to 10 sections. Get it right, Ashley, get it right. Okay, so, and also it says to work your way up to the root. Don't just go straight onto the root. Like, work your way up, let it suck the ends first, and kind of like go back and forth and dab the wand on your hair, and then work your way up to the roots. When you get to the roots, to straighten the roots, dab it, dab it, dab it. Like that. So they're very specific on how to use the RevAir and how to take care of it. So it's really important to read the instruction manual. Like I said, I'm not an instruction manual type of person, but in this case I kind of have to be, so read the instruction manual. So my hair is short. In the instruction manual, it says that shorter hair can benefit from using higher tension levels because, you know, it's short, so it barely has a risk of tangling. But my hair is wet right now. I'm going to towel dry it a little bit more because it says to start on towel dried hair. And I don't want to break the rules because I'm not trying to break this hair. Okay, let's towel dry this hair. I'm gonna put some new product in my hair. I actually caught a sale. I caught a sale for Black Friday, and Soultanicals was one of the brands that I was like really reaching for. So I'm gonna try the Knot Sauce Coil Detangler. Hopefully it's great. And I didn't take the thing off. That would help, right? It also says that when using the RevAir, you kind of want to stay away from like gels, mousses, and setting lotions because they're sticky. You don't want to use anything like that. Ooh! I like how that feels on my hair. Oh my God. Okay. We're working with something, Soultanicals. We're working with something. Oh, did I mention that RevAir also has clips? So this is really convenient because I love these types of clips and I use them on all of my clients and on myself as well. So let's start using them right now because I actually need them. So to make things go faster, I'm gonna try to kind of section my hair off into 3x3 sections so that I'm not having to, you know, do too much. Alright, so I have it sectioned off. So let's get to revving, okay? So I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna go ahead and dry my hair and then come back and tell you my thoughts. So I was in the middle of drying my hair, and as you can tell, it's just bomb. The results are bomb. Like, I'm not gonna complain, but the lights turned out because the breaker went out. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I don't know if it's just our apartment or if this thing requires a lot of power. So just letting that be known, okay? Because this is the second time this happens, but it's all good. My hair is coming out amazing. As you can see, look at this. It's only been around 16 minutes, so yeah, it's doing good. It's doing real good. I love it. So I'm going to continue this and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so this is my hair after 20 minutes of using the RevAir. And I have to say, I'm really impressed by this invention. Like, it is so cool that I get to have a different option other than the heat of a hot ass blow dryer on my hair, just frying it up. The pros: the heat, no matter what setting it's on, is never hot. It's never like a blow dryer. It doesn't make me sweat when I'm using it. It doesn't feel like it's drying my hair out. Another thing, when using a blow dryer, most of the time we're using some type of tool in order to brush it straight or something like that to put tension on it. The fact that the RevAir actually has air sucking your hair in, you don't need any type of tools or anything like that other than the RevAir. So I like that fact. I love the fact that it's not, you know, putting so much stress on my hair. So you just really cannot complain about that. I love the fact that it really does get my hair straight. Like, it really does. This is as straight as I need it to be. Actually, it's a little straighter than I need it to be. But the fact that you can control the tension of it is just amazing. Like, I didn't have to have my hair this straight. Or if I wanted it a little bit more straight, I know that I can go on a higher tension setting. So that is awesome. There's so many ways that you can use the RevAir, and I love that. The cons for me: the biggest deal is that it requires so much power. Like I said, I don't know if it's just my apartment or where I'm living or what, but every time I use this thing, after a certain amount of time, the breaker goes out and all the lights go out, etc., all that. So obviously it requires a lot of energy. Maybe that's something that they have to work on if it's not something on my end. Another thing, it's really heavy and very bulky. It takes up a lot of space. That's kind of an issue for me because, you know, I work in a salon setting, and to have this big tool, you know, like all in my space, it's a little annoying. Another thing, it's very loud. It is very loud, and it's just kind of like a little distracting to be in a salon setting using this. In the comfort of your own home, I don't think it's a problem, but to be in a salon setting, it's a little distracting, okay? So yeah. Another thing is the price point. A lot of people cannot afford this because I want to say it's right around $400. That's a lot of money for a hair tool. So it's a little on the pricier side, but I really do have high hopes for it, and I can't wait to see what's next for RevAir. I really do feel like this innovative product is going to just evolve over time, and this is going to be revolutionary, honestly. Like, if they make it smaller and more compact, that is it. You could throw your blow jar away. That's going to be done for blow dryers. I think this is going to be the death of the blow dryer, because when I tell you, like, this is bomb to get the results that I have right here with less damage, you cannot complain about that. Like, you just can't. So from a consumer standpoint, it's a little expensive. You know, it's a little bulky. It requires a lot of power. That's from a consumer standpoint. From a stylist standpoint, hairstylists tend to invest more money into their tools, so it kind of is still pricey, but in the same sense, you know, if you really want to up your game on your gadgets, then go for it. This is definitely a great investment. I can say that I did use it on type 4 hair. I want to say it was 4B, 4C hair, and her hair was fine. I actually posted it on my Instagram, and you can go back and refer to that to see how her hair came out, and it came out awesome. The only thing is that her hair on towards the roots wasn't as straight, but it was my first time using it, and I didn't realize that you can control the tension. I didn't know that the dial was for tension, so I wasn't using as much tension as I could have. So I'm pretty sure that had I used the tension, like, you know, the nozzle, the highest, her hair would have been so straight on her roots. But anyhow, I have no complaints. This is amazing, and I'm like, I'm shooketh, okay? Like, I'm impressed. So yeah, that is the RevAir, y'all. If you're interested in getting the RevAir, I will leave all the information down below in the description box for you to check out. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I promise you I will be back before you know it, okay? I know I've been lacking. I know, don't get on me. But I promise you it's all for a good reason, and I will keep you guys updated on my hair growth journey and all that stuff like that. You know, I just cut it, so I have a lot more to come. I'm just turtling, okay? I'm going very slow, but but forgive me and stay with me. I have a lot more to come, so subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Also, please be sure to set your notifications. Click that bell down below so that you won't miss an upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.